Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday morning for me right now, and I haven't been making videos for quite a while. It's been kind of crazy in life. A lot of changes, and I was in the UK and Ireland for a little over a month this summer, and that sort of not changed my whole life, but I mean, it's always life-changing when you get to travel a lot, but it kind of shifted life. So when I came back, I was trying to readjust to like what I'm gonna do now. And I went back to my old job that I had left, trying to get used to daily life again. And then this week was extremely stressful. One thing I've been trying to do even before I went on my trip is get back into walking. It is quite difficult here in Florida because of the heat. It is just extremely hot. Even now, it's September, and thankfully it's starting to cool off a little bit, especially in the mornings, but during the middle of the day, it's still super hot and humid, and it can be hard to get out and walk, but also the infrastructure just really isn't here. When I was in the UK, of course, there's a bigger walking culture, and also like I was in cities obviously a lot more too, so you just walk around the city all day and you've gotten in all your walking, whereas here I drive everywhere and I try to get walking in here and there, but trying to get extended walking in. My neighborhood doesn't have sidewalks. It's hard to find some place to go where it's quiet, or even if it wasn't quiet, if we had, I think I need to figure out, like, I know there's some rail trails around that I could make use of. I just have to figure out where they are, and I'm going to have to drive to them. So sometimes, like this morning, I was listening to my audiobook. So don't worry, I'm still going to talk about books on the channel. It's going to be like books and walking. So if you like books and walking, and maybe I'm really trying to save money and like build a good budget. So if you're into any of that stuff, but it'll probably be primarily books and walking, because that's like become my way of coping with the stress of work and when things come up. And I struggle with anxiety, so walking helps a lot more than actually even reading. Like, I love reading, but when I'm having a lot of anxiety, I need to be doing something physical. So it will be a little bit more that kind of stuff, walking, and also my reading still, because I love books and reading. But anyway, so I need to start working harder to incorporate the walking. I have gotten really into some YouTube channels that are about walking, and so that might be part of it too, is that it gives me something to focus on, work towards. And I've seen what people do, like Walk with Wendy, who does, 20 miles on one day in a weekend, not just like the whole weekend, but she does basically walks almost a marathon, and sometimes more than a marathon in one day. And I'm nowhere near going to be able to do that, but I want to start building up to where I'm doing a good amount every day of walking. I did order because of the weather, I did order a walking pad. So I think that will help a little bit. But part of the whole reason it helps, I think, is because I'm getting outside. Even if the weather's not great, being in nature is soothing. Being out in the world is soothing, rather than just being stuck in my house walking on the walking pad, which is still good to help, especially at the times where maybe I just can't get out that day and I still want to get in a few steps. So I did order one of those, and I'm looking forward to getting that and trying it out. But yeah, I'm going out to run a few errands this morning, and I was laying in bed listening to my audiobook, but then I was like getting distracted thinking, I'm going to pause my audiobook, and then I'm going to go scroll through social media, and I should go walking today, or yeah, I should get out and do something. And so I needed to come out anyway because I had some errands I really did need to run. And I'm going to force myself to get out and walk today. And I'm going to try to walk for an hour because I'm listening to A Silence in Belgrave Square by Jennifer Ashley. It's the latest in the Cat Holloway. It took me a second to remember the series. It's one of my favorite series, and yet, go blank. Cat Holloway, she's a cook in a house in Victorian London, and of course solves mysteries with a whole slew of other characters who are amazing. I love this series. This one just came out recently, so I always try to snap this one up from my library and listen to the audiobook as soon as I can because I love the characters. I love the series. So I just have a little over an hour left of it. And I said, I want to walk and listen to this, finish off this book this morning instead of just like slumping about my house. I do need to clean my house, but I also need to get some exercise out and about. But I'm going to focus on that, try to get that, walking done while listening to this book and meet kind of two goals at once, which is I wanted to finish this book today and then I wanted to get in a good amount of walking. So my two goals for the day are that. I seem to have forgotten how to make YouTube videos and how to talk to the camera. So I don't know. I'll probably just give you a quick update after I do my walking to tell you how it went, and we'll go from there. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for, rooting me on. I'm probably doing this more to keep myself accountable, to share it with somebody who might also be trying to do the same thing, because it's hard when you're trying to reach goals on your own. And I talk about it with other people, like, oh, there's a person at work that has also been trying to get her walking in, and she talks about it. And I have a friend I go walking with on occasion, and it's great when we get together because we get to share that kind of goal. But when you're mostly doing it on your own, it can get a little lonely and hard to stick to it. So that's why I think I decided to push myself. And also I said I should film it and see how this goes. But I've rambled on long enough. I'm going to go get walking and then I will see you guys later. All right, I'm going to pop on my audiobook, and it doesn't feel too bad out right now. The sun is a little bit intense, but in the shade, it actually feels really nice. I think I saw it was 73 degrees right now. And if I just get in my walk early like this, before it gets to be about noon, then I should be good on temperature and sort of humidity. So, all right, here we go. All right, I did it. I finished the walk and just finished the book. I actually had to listen to about the last 5 minutes sitting in the car because I was kind of pooped out. It is starting to get warmer and the sun was starting to bake a little bit on me. So yeah, I will definitely be relying on that walking pad to get more steps in. But I kind of felt like pooping out about halfway through and almost gave up. I think I was just not feeling it. I mean, I get a little bit tired and sore. I'm not in the best of shape. Like I have some hip pain and stuff. But, I think I need new shoes because I've had these walking shoes for many years. And I do think, I noticed, especially when I was in London with those like sidewalks that seem to be more tough than everywhere else. My feet do start hurting after walking for quite a bit. So I'm saving up for some new walking shoes. But yeah, I felt kind of like, I just want to quit right now. But the combined kind of goal of like, I want to go ahead and finish this book. And I want to get to a certain point on the walking. I kind of pushed through it. And then once I got it done, I got closer to getting, like I'd been walking for an hour. after I got about through 45 minutes, I was like, I can do the rest. I can do 15 more minutes, maybe like 50 minutes. I was like, hey, I have 10 minutes to go. I can do this. I got 6,299 steps. I am a pretty slow walker, reference hip pain. I'd like to speed that up a little bit, but I also just need to get a lot more steps to get to. My goal, I think, really is I can do 20,000 steps in a day. I did it on my travels. It's just harder to get it in here. Maybe the walking pad will help, but that's kind of more my goal because I think it's about 10 miles. Really like to be able to do that on most days. I'd like to be able to get that in. So it's kind of my long-term goal. But I gotta build up to that around here and in this weather. So that was, I won't say fun, but an accomplishment. And the book was fantastic. I love the series. So I am a little sad. Like I say, I really wanted to finish it. It's just because I've been reading it for a couple of weeks and I want to find out what happens, because I can't listen to audiobooks while I'm working or doing my jobs. So it's kind of like either I have to sit there and listen to them while I'm at home, or I have to listen to them while I'm walking. So I wanted to get through it, and it had an exciting ending. I loved it. I love the series. So I'm gonna head home and do some chores and pick up another book. I always pick up a book as soon as I finish the previous one. I've got lots of audiobooks here on my phone to get to as well, but I'm gonna read for a little bit with my eyeballs and do the chores, and I need to get some food because I'm getting hungry after walking so much. So thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know if you like listening to audiobooks while you're walking. If you have any goals for yourself for either of those, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you soon. Bye.